This has been continuation of the trend that we was also seeing in the last financial year, that the growth has been a bit muted and it slowed down. Also, Q1 is typically a slow quarter for the industry seasonality-wise, if you see. So it's continuation of the same trend. The sentiments remain where it was as we exited the last financial year. I think, going forward, I believe that there are certain tailwinds which can be helpful for the industry, and different categories have different outlook, I would say.
You mentioned seasonality and monsoon. We've seen an above normal monsoon so far and a festive season ahead of us. How does that bring in the sentiment for the second quarter?
These are the factors which really is a big hope for all the categories of automobile industry. And therefore, we believe that H2 should be better for the industry.
You also mentioned RBI's 100 BPS push. How do you think that would shape up?
Yeah, I think, by the time, you reduce the repo rate at RBI to the time it reaches to the retail level, which is vehicle financing, I think we have already started seeing some of the positive signs. And especially for the segment which is very dependent on vehicle financing, also in the commercial segment, as well as, the consumer segment on the car side or a two-wheeler side where they are really worried about what is the EMI they are going to pay. I think this should be helpful to multiple categories.
In the presentation, you mentioned that there are about 30 applications pending for rare earth magnet supply to come into India. With the delay that we're seeing in these application processes and the China curbs not easing, how do you think EV industry is going to shape up?
No, it's impacting, EV as well as ICE, both, because there are components which are dependent on that. Right now, everybody is managing the situation with the stock that is available. And there's a process of discussion going on with the Government of India as well as through our Indian Embassy in China. We are reaching out to the Ministry of Commerce there to get the approvals. About 30 applications have been made by the importers in India through their Chinese suppliers. We are hopeful that this gets resolved as soon as possible.
Right. Lastly, today is the day we mark Tesla's entry into the Indian segment. How are you looking at it?
I'm very neutral to it, I can say, because it's a very attractive market as a country, very favorable EV policies. So there will be all kind of OEMs who would like to also participate in the growth journey that we might see in the EV industry.